Mick Hennessy, big announcement today. Not only is Tyson going to be fighting out in the States, but you've also signed his cousin, Hughie Fury. How do you feel?
Can't put it into words, honestly. It's a brilliant day for me. Fantastic. This is a dream come true to promote at Madison Square Garden. But, you know, with for me, the best heavyweight on the planet, you know, debuting there and headlining on network TV at the Garden, and also his younger cousin, who for me is the best young heavyweight prospect bar none. It's a dream come true. A really, really big day for all of us.
In terms of exposure for Tyson, he's got terrestrial exposure over here in the UK on Channel 5, but in the States, NBC, that's a sort of almost a groundbreaking deal, isn't it?
It's groundbreaking, yeah. It's fantastic. Anyone can watch it, so it's tremendous. I've basically had a lot of opportunities to put Tyson on in the US, and I see a lot of fighters go over there and they're basically in the afternoon in a stadium where it's empty because it's an afternoon fight. They're not televised, and for me, I didn't want that for Tyson. I've held back. We brought him there, I wanted him to go in with a big bang. The Garden, network TV, don't get any bigger.
Steve Cunningham as an opponent, he may not be a sort of typical heavyweight opponent because he's won world titles down at cruiserweight, but we know he's fit, we know he's strong, and we know he's very, very game.
Yeah, he's big as well. He's tall. He's a tall fighter. He's very quick. He's a good boxer, good fighter. If Tyson weren't as athletic as he is, he weren't as rangy as he is, and didn't have the boxing ability that he's got, if he was like some of these cumbersome heavyweights, I wouldn't take someone like Cunningham. It's just that he's so quick, so rangy, such a brilliant box fighter. That's the only reason I'm taking him. Otherwise, he'd be too dangerous.
You mentioned in the press conference that you're going to be pushing for that mandatory spot against Vladimir Klitschko. Your track record for getting guys world title shots from the mandatory positions pretty strong. You had Junior Witter fought for as a mandatory. Carl Froch won his title against Jean Pascal. So you know what you're doing here.
Howard Eastman, yeah, you know your stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I've got a good strike record with that, and you know, I'm going to do it again. I'm really, really going to pin this situation down, because at the end of the day, the big, when someone's ready, when they announce they're ready, these fights should happen. The big fight should happen, and that's a mega fight. You know, there is not a bigger fight in the heavyweight division than one of the Klitschkos and Tyson Fury. If you're looking for a mega fight, a monster fight that's going to absolutely capture the imagination around the world, then look no further. That's the fight. Why are they not asking for it? Why are they not negotiating for the fight? Why? They don't fancy Tyson Fury. They obviously, for me, they believe that he's too young, too hungry, too big, too in shape now, and too talented. And that's my honest opinion.
You've brought him along quite quickly, relatively, for a heavyweight, but he's had the relevant tests along the way. He's beaten someone as quality as Derek Chisora. He's fought against some really tough opposition, and now he's going to have the chance to fight in the States. Do you think that will all put him in good stead for challenging the world #1 Vladimir Klitschko?
Definitely, 100%. He's had the right education. He's had the right nurturing fights, the right learning fights. You know, when I say nurturing, don't take that the wrong way. They're tough nurturing fights. Fights that are going to make him capable of beating the best in the world. He's had that. He's had a great experience, and you know, we was only going to pull the trigger when the time was right, and the time's right. So we're good to go.
You've come a long way since the real class of 2000. You've had fighters come and go along the way, but how exciting is it to be working with a heavyweight now, especially when the heavyweight division is the glamour division of the sport?
Very exciting. It's, you know, as you say, I think Tyson's going to bring the glamour back to the sport in a big way. You know, he's a huge modern day heavyweight. He's a character, and he's super talented, and he can fight like crazy, and he's got a massive heart, and he's got a great chin. What more does anyone want? I mean, I'm excited, and the mere fact, you know, Tyson's, you know, me and Tyson have been on a journey together. We've been together, and he was one of the fighters that stayed loyal to me. So, you know, I absolutely think the world of him. This is a special situation for us.
And just finally, Hughie Fury, we've heard what he's done in the amateurs. He was a great junior, he was a great boxer at CYP level, he won internationally as an amateur. How excited are you about working with him, and how far do you think he can go?
very excited. And the thing about it is, like, I study the amateurs, I study their amateur form and everything. But Hughie's been around me for the last 3 years. I've seen the great stuff he's done in gyms in North America and in Europe and over here, and like it's mind blowing. Like he's really gone under the radar, to be fair. I mean, you know, all right, he won the World Youth title. That's a huge title, but still, people they haven't cottoned on to him like they should have done. You know, this kid is a phenomenal talent. He's the full package. He's only 18, and I believe not only is he going to win everything en route, I believe, like Tyson, he's going to become heavyweight champion of the world.
Brilliant.